Hey, everybody. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people. Featuring, as always, the Gentleman Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey. My heterosexual life mate, David.
Yo.
The ever-loving, ever-poppin' AJ.
I've always wondered, from your intro, that is there a certain number that makes up a society?
Ours, currently? Yes. At least 3.
No, but is there like
well, no, we count the
is
listeners,
there
right?
Is there like a max?
Yeah.
Is there a
So
maximum?
we got like 7.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah,
Is there a max, like, or a minimum number for like a society or a club?
I would say the minimum would be at least 3.
Yeah.
I feel like 3, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
2,
Wow,
you'd be a couple.
you're against 2.
I'm not against. I would just say it would be a couple.
Because there's a couple, and then it
things.
goes. So a few people
Is 4-ish.
Right.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess
So
you could be a
few
society
people
of
would
2.
be- Could
but-
there be?
Yeah.
Could it?
Yeah, but I feel like in my heart of hearts, it's 3.
So we're the the gentleman's few of podcasting.
Well, that's an even more exclusive
The
title.
gentleman's few.
We're the gentlemen, the few gentlemen.
sarcastic. Yeah, we're the few gentlemen sarcastic. No.
Sarcastically distracting with a podcast.
Yeah. If you couldn't figure it out, that's exactly what we're talking about today. We are having ourselves a distracted discussion about the goings on in their heads and lives and all the that in between. So AJ wanted to get a societal question out.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
awesome. It's a great question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it starts at 3. Now what the max is, I don't know.
Well,
I don't really think there's a
I
maximum.
don't think
Let's
there's a
get there.
maximum for a society.
Yeah.
Let's get there first and then we can discuss it, but I don't think there's
Yeah, I don't think there's a maximum society. Because it's one of those. I don't know. I've always thought of a society as a group of people that
And
thinkish the same, similar-ish way.
and to your point, Dave, if it's including our listeners, then wouldn't it be people's society? Not necessarily gentlemen's, because ladies listen to the podcast.
We could call them gentle people.
Gentle peoples.
If we
gentle
have
people.
female join the Gentleman Society of Podcasting, we would call the Gentle People Society.
The
Gentle
podcasting.
which
People Society of Podcasting.
which led me to another thought.
Oh dear.
Oh Lord!
Well, I thought
All these questions on air. I love it.
I thought of this the other night, actually. You know how it's all like, because it's 2022 and people are all being PC in what they say.
Yeah, because it was just 2022 that turned everything PC. But
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah. Well, it is now because cancel culture and stuff like that.
Yeah. I feel like it's been going on a while, but I hear you. It's a height for sure.
When they put out a new X-Men movie,
Mm-hmm.
X people.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's my question. Like,
Well-
will it be called X-Men or will it just be called?
You're divisive either way, so I'm sure they're going to probably stick with X-Men because they're like, ooh, that's money on the table we're losing. Versus, yeah, we're probably going to piss off some people. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna attack the core fan base, so it's gonna be X-Men.
Yeah.
And they've already kind of touched upon that in little things here and there. Like, I know comics, they've kind of mentioned, like, why the fuck are we called X-Men when we're women? And it's something to do, I can't remember. There's a lot of reasons why they're called X-Men. Because they were created in the 60s.
Well, no, that's what I would
That's
actually
really
do.
it, yeah.
I would
Yeah.
actually just the next X-Men movie that comes out, they have a silly scene where, there's some, and I can't remember the actual character's name, but the young girl, the teenager
Oh, Jubilee.
Jubilee.
Yeah.
No,
And
don't have her in the new one. Don't
She's
put
going to
her-
be in it.
somebody
No.
like Jubilee, and then she's sitting there bitching about, I don't want to be part of the fucking X-Men. I'm fucking an X-woman.
Yeah.
And then they'll just sit there and go, well, that's fine. You can be the X-woman. That's cool.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just the X-people.
Why not?
Yeah.
X-person.
We're going to X you out. That's
Yeah.
all good.
I also wonder
the X's.
if,
Yeah.
all the other factions of teams like X Factor, X Force, Excalibur, whatever the fucking are. There's a million of them.
Well, Excalibur stays the way it is.
Yeah, well, that's never changing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best. But all those other teams, I wonder if they made those as a way to be like, ooh, yeah, we can't get rid of get around this X-Men thing, so let's just create new
Oh,
teams without
maybe.
men in the title.
It's a different time, a different place.
Yeah, I think
like
so.
it's I don't know. Like they've had females within the X-Men forever, from my perspective.
since the beginning.
In the beginning,
Yeah.
yeah. Jean Grey's the first female
Yeah,
X-Man, right?
so
Part
it's
of the
one of
original
those-
team, yeah.
yeah.
Storm.
Yeah, Storm. Like so,
Yeah.
I really don't.
Giant size.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody would really be terribly upset with the X-Men.
No, but fun fact, in the early days of the internet, being such a comic book fan, I remember looking up X-Men in a search bar. That was a bad idea.
Oh,
Because X-Men did not mean
no.
comic book stuff back then.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, sure. You looked up the X-Men.
The triple X-Men. Oh, wow. Cyclops, that outfit on you. Oh, my goodness.
Did you put a hyphen in between X and Men, or did you just
Eventually.
type in X-Men?
Eventually I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So you just got some like softcore stuff.
Okay. It was, let's just say,
you go X,
I'm glad
and
they
then
weren't
there's
tracking browser histories back then. That's all I'm going to say to that. I was like, oh, you get off this now.
X.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, they've stopped a lot of the even your browser. If you do new like Firefox installs and shit,
Yeah.
they automatically put you into private mode nowadays.
Score.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes
Yeah.
sense, right? You know.
I've been going all these websites lately and accepting cookies, but I still
Yes.
have not received any cookies.
No, sad face.
Well, did you give them your mailing address?
I'm sure they already have it.
But
No, they
but
do.
you got to confirm that first. You got to make sure because they might send it to the wrong AJ March.
Yeah.
No. Well, then where's my cookies? Keep accepting
Some other
them.
asshole.
Well, no, they're
Someone
sending
just
them
gets
through,
those
they're
getting my
being
cookies.
sent through the interwebs. That's what this
Yeah.
is all about.
They're digitally being sent.
When you
digital
upload,
cookies?
yes, when you
Is this,
upload
is
your
this
brain.
what an NTF is? Or NFT or
yeah, NFT.
LMNOP?
Yeah, it's an NFT.
SSL, SSH.
The cookies are going to be sent to you by Wonka Vision. I think that's how it's going to.
That'd be great.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah,
Good call out. Good call
we
out.
gotta wait for that to be
The
invented.
original is
Oh,
still
yeah.
the better for a movie.
not even a question.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, not even a question.
yeah.
Yeah. Easy peasy on that
And then
one.
there's this new one that's coming out.
No,
Yeah,
Another
stop
one?
it.
There's a new William Wonka movie. Coming
No, there doesn't need to be any more.
No,
Really?
yeah, I guess it's like a prequel kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Timothy Chalamet is going to play
Yeah, Timothy
Willy Wonka.
E.
So here's the thing.
Oh.
I love Johnny Depp, fine, and he was not my favorite Willy Wonka, but there's a lot of
No.
other things wrong, I think, that made that not as good as the
Yes.
OG one. One being nostalgia. Everything's got to be a fucking prequel, and the problem is Timothy Chalamet is one hell of an actor. He is something else.
Maybe it'll be
So,
good. Yeah.
That's how they're gonna hook me. Stupid.
Actually,
fucking
speaking,
Hollywood.
it's now we're
Yeah.
on that topic, but surprising stuff like that. I'm walking to this lovely establishment so we
Facility.
can do the recording.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. And as I'm going by the, I still call it the LC, not the LCBO, but the,
VR store.
oh no, the fucking not stadium, hockey.
Budweiser.
Budweiser Gardens.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. Oy vey. Walking by there.
One hell of a large
Apparently,
LCBO.
yeah.
Sorry.
Apparently, there's a Dirty Dancing show coming or something.
I heard about that. Is it not a musical or something?
something. I know. I
Yeah.
had
like
no
the, like
clue.
like the movie Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Just people dirty dancing.
Nah.
Oh no, I do
mean,
that
you
outside
know,
all
yeah.
the time with the peeps. I
That- for sure.
see.
That happens at Budweiser Gardens
Oh, yeah.
all the
Okay.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
But
what I
He's
was-
yeah.
talking an actual stage performance.
Yeah.
Or some
Oh,
shit.
okay.
And a sad thing is, it comes up like November 1st, and I gotta go check
Ah.
calendar and shit because
You would go, eh?
I would fucking insta go.
I wouldn't go without my wife.
I'm gonna offer my wife to come with me, but she might pass. I'll just go by myself.
That's true. Yeah. No, I think that'd be kind of fun.
Nobody
to see.
puts Davy in a corner.
No one puts Davey in the corner.
Well, my wife does because she's bigger than I am in the sense of muscle mass,
'Cause she
and
can-
so she could
will
kick my
beat
ass.
you up now.
Good.
She would kick my
Does
ass.
she know
easy.
martial arts? She knows martial arts, right?
I don't think so, but she doesn't need to.
Mm,
No.
no.
It's one of those. Even if I attempted to fight back, she
has-
would just grab my hand, lift me up, and go, "Be good," and throw me against the
She-
wall.
Are you guys watching She-Hulk at all?
no.
You should be watching
Yeah.
it.
If she has boobs, so she already has the advantage.
That's true. That's true.
yeah.
Watch out, these boobs could kill. Crush your head like a walnut.
No,
Killer titties.
Killer titties, look out.
no muscles alone. She doesn't even need to rely on the titties. She's
probably
got my ass.
I've seen her workouts. I'm very impressed.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
She's
far
killing
more
it.
than I could do. Though we still have the joke. I mean, I'm going to get beat up for this one. She does have, she's been kicking ass chewing bubble gum, has the muscles, can lift way more weight than I can.
Mhm.
The other fucking day, she couldn't get a jar open because her wrist hurts. And again, her excuse was her wrist was bugging her.
Sure.
So I had to go open the jar. You can imagine how much of an ass I was about that.
I would milk that.
Whenever
Be a
Dave,
half an hour
whenever
job.
Whenever Dave says he's gonna get in trouble with his wife for saying something, I'm gonna cut it out early. and send it to her.
Should we just, you know what we should do? We should
Make a
just
compilation.
We should just clip those things, throw them up online, and then just send links to Shannon.
I'm just kidding, Dave. I wouldn't do that.
That's fine. But just remember, when you don't see me, we know whose fucking fault it is.
Okay, fair enough.
We have to postpone our recording by 3 weeks. We know why. We know why. For sure. Why when we come in and Dave's sleeping on the couch, we know why. We know what's going on. That's right. That's right. That's awesome. No, seriously though, she's
Oh yeah, she's been kicking ass chewing bubblegum. Yep.
Yeah, inspiring us
far
all.
more.
Yeah.
She shouldn't chew bubblegum while she's kicking ass because she could choke on the bubblegum.
Yeah, but if you're cool, you can chew bubblegum while kicking ass.
You're gonna
Duke
choke.
proved it to
You're gonna-
us. Ash Ketchum. Oh, not Ash Ketchum.
Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum, eh? Ash.
Wrong Ash!
I think somebody's been watching Pokemon.
I've been
in
watching
spare time or
way too
something.
much. Let me tell you. No, even Ash proved that to us back in the day. Not Ketchum. You can do it if
Ash.
you're cool. So I think Shan could probably kick ass and chew bubblegum.
What
That
is
was
it with
my
you guys
bad.
having your ding dongs on?
I
Not
apologize. That was me. I apologize.
Not I. I didn't. That wasn't me.
Crow, Dave.
I know. I
You're too cool.
apologize. It was very important because a person I don't know was adding a photo into a group.
It would have been great if it was like some sort of junk mail. You got a random.
No, it's one of those
Thing
things.
from
I got to
email?
give
Penis
Gmail.
enlargement pills.
Gmail, I have to give credit. Like they
That's not
really
junk mail.
filter out junk mail. Like fuck.
They're way better at it than Outlook for sure, and I'm sure other ones as well.
Yeah.
They're
Yahoo's
great
pretty
about
good.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have.
I don't
Yahoo.
really know. I don't have Yahoo. All I have is Gmail, but I always got to give some credit because I remember the days where like you could just get piles of junk and junk and junk.
Oh, it's nuts.
And nowadays, like I do get things that I receive because I've purchased something online from that site, like annoying
Yeah.
stuff, but it's not true junk.
Right.
And
Yeah.
even now, Google has that whole thing where if it's junk, it just puts it to junk. And every so often, I'll go look just because I'm
Sure.
curious,
See what it
and
is.
it's fucking junk.
Yeah.
And then there's the other ones where if they know it's not a direct to you mail type idea,
Yeah.
they don't put the little yellow mark on it,
Oh yeah.
so you know that hey, I may not care. And then the ones with the yellow mark, those are the ones that good chunk of the time, yeah, I actually want to read it.
Also, one good thing to plus one on Gmail
one.
is they're very good. Once you flag an email, let's say you get random one, you'll never see it again.
Yep.
Never see it. Which I
Unless
think
you go
is-
look at your junk.
Well,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But they're
Well, it's
really
like even when you accidentally delete an email and you realize, oh shit, I need that one. Undelete. And it's right there for you.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey, do you think all this talk with about Gmail? Do you think Google will sponsor us or something?
Oh, of course. Yeah, we just
sure.
gotta. We'll go on and go.
They'll give us
We'll
a
meander
couple
to the
nests.
Waterloo and
Yeah. Google.
Oh, is
you
that
have
where
our
Google-
YouTube
Google Canada
address. You know
is?
we are.
I know they have a decent office in Waterloo.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
their headquarters. Yeah, I think it is. It's either that or Montreal.
They're Canadian.
I'm pretty sure it's
headquarters.
Waterloo though.
Yeah, I honestly
I think
don't
Google is.
know, but I know that they do have something in the
Virtually everybody I know that works in Google Canada goes through the Waterloo office.
Yeah,
so
that's what I know, too.
I assume that's
Mind you, we all live on Ontario,
That's
fairly
true.
close to.
Yeah, I'm sure people in Alberta have like virtually everyone I know goes
Yeah.
to Calgary. That's their
Probably.
headquarters. So, yeah. Anyways, so how's the week been, boys? What's going on?
For me, it's one of those. I have to admit, not too much. Like
Yeah,
just,
pretty low key.
pretty low key for me.
Pretty low-key.
One good thing, hey, got another +1 on MRI. Woohoo!
Yeah,
good.
that is fucking
So
awesome.
that's
Yeah.
that's not just a yay. That's a woohoo.
That's
That's
like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
let's
yay.
get let's
Wait,
get drunk and
thank you,
party
AJ.
day. That's what that is. That's a fucking
It has been a little while since I've had a good drunken party day.
well.
Yeah, actually,
Say
I got
no more, sir.
Yeah, I got to get together with some old coworkers, and that was kind of fun. But it wasn't drunken get together.
Well, we'll change that soon enough.
Yeah, it's one of those. I keep thinking to myself, I would love to do an old school. And we might even mention this before. I would love to do an old school. We go out on like a Friday, Saturday night,
Yeah.
and we're slowly making it home 2,
Yeah.
3 in the morning.
I'll do that.
God, it's been.
I don't
so
know how we're
long.
gonna afford it, but I'll do that.
Yeah, it is a bit more than. Well, to be honest, it's one of those silly things where it would be a bit more in that one day instance. But if we
But
compare
overall-
it to what we used to
Right.
do,
Right. Right. I remember when we were broke, that never stopped us.
oh no, we always we would
You found a
oh
way.
yeah.
Always found a way.
Always
Found a way.
did.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Always.
generally we would just wait for our fella to come over to the apartment. We would get very drunk with him because he always had money back then.
That's true.
And then we go out
That's
for a
true.
beer or two, and yeah, that was the party night.
That was it. Yeah. There's 2 beers over 6 hours. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
As I keep
For
saying
sure.
with Shan too, is like I am going to drag her out with us because we're going to go to a dancing club,
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm going to be that white drunk old guy dancing
Hell yeah.
my
Besides,
ass
you're
off.
gonna need protection, man. All those girls
Well,
go
yeah.
over you and be like,
Right?
I should
tough
play
on
that
him.
card. I
You
didn't even
should.
think of
You
that.
should.
Very
Yeah.
nicely done.
You
You
gotta
have to
come.
come, honey.
Yeah, you have to protect me.
That's right.
No, she has to defend herself, because I could get hooked up
She
with
has,
all these.
she has to defend your
Look
honor.
at, Dave's
Yeah.
really hot. Like
I
it could
am.
be a freaking
That's
Coliseum
true,
in there.
especially when he's dancing.
Especially when he's dancing, Shane's gonna probably have to come in with like at least a tank top or something to show off the guns. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
She's gonna have to show
Oh,
the
she's gonna
tones.
have to take everybody to the gun show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Oil up the muscles. Get the traps
I
going.
always love moments where I'm like, oh, I can't wait for Shan to listen to this one. I'm just gonna get the look out when she gets home.
Does she even listen to it?
Yep.
She does?
Yeah, well, because she does a lot of the driving to get
Yeah.
to and from her
Okay.
business and all that. So she's already let me know, because there's been
So
a few
she's
times.
already bored.
Ow! Wow!
That's great.
Well done, but ow!
Let you out there. Show over.
That was well played.
Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
But yeah,
Okay.
for me, a whole lot of nothing.
You want to talk about our event a little while back?
As long as you use protection.
We did.
We did.
We did.
We used lots of protection.
We did. We did.
Great.
We went to ourselves. We went to go see AEW's.
We went to a wrestling show.
Yeah, we went to go see AEW Dynamite was taping live in Toronto, Canada, which is the first time they did an international show
Oh,
here in
nice.
Canada. So it was fantabulous.
So it was like the WWE, but with other people.
but better.
I'm
I'm kidding. If you're a fan out there, tons of fans. Great. That's awesome. What did you think, AJ, for your first live taping of a wrestling show?
I was entertained. It was entertaining.
Good. That's
It's
good.
It's different watching it from the angles that you're not supposed to watch it from.
Right, with all the
Gotcha.
cameras filling in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's almost like they edit on the fly, so
Mm.
they know. It's almost like the camera guys know the choreography too,
Yeah, they probably
So-
have some sort of understanding.
and then
Yeah.
the whoever's doing the camera switching for the live stuff
yeah, over their back.
also
guys.
knows that.
Mhm.
So you don't always get the wrong angle and see them like flub the punch or punch past or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
You definitely see the more of the stunt person aspect of it.
Yeah, for sure.
And the fans are crazy people.
Yeah, they were nuts.
Oh yeah.
They were freaking hot.
I didn't get into any of the shenanigans because I don't know none of it. But
Gotcha.
this fella here, he was standing up and
Yeah.
wooting
Very excited.
and doing all the chanty chants that some people have
Mm-hmm.
that were interesting. So
Nice.
it was
Yeah.
it was entertaining though. It
Good.
was I don't know if I'd do it again. I don't know if I'd pay money to do it again.
Yeah, even the London ones you took me to. That
Good
was
times.
it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
those are the what do you call them, like the middle
The
tier.
Smash
Yeah,
shows
Smash,
we see.
yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to Smash Wrestling. But yeah,
Yeah.
you middle tiers probably.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good way
Like
to-
they're
yeah.
not the high level. They're not
Yeah.
low level. It's that they're still growing and getting.
Yeah, yeah.
up. And I have to admit, great shows. The best part was still that the table one.
Oh, that was
Where they
amazing.
could not fucking break the
That was
table.
amazing.
You could just tell by watching their expressions. They're all getting tired of the fucking
So
table.
dumb. What? It's like 8 times. I feel like they tried.
Oh, they
Oh, wow.
tried.
Yeah.
It tried.
Yeah,
it
we'll,
tried.
We'll tell the audience. So Dave and I, a couple years back, we went to a Smash Wrestling show, and I can't remember who was involved.
Oh, God, no.
The Pillars and somebody else. I don't know. But they had a table match, and then sure enough, they built to the crescendo, and you think, oh, this is it. They couldn't break the table.
Yeah.
And then they tried it on the outside of the ring, and then they tried it on the inside of the ring, and then finally it broke. And that got the biggest pop of the night.
Oh yeah, everybody knew in that building that the table was supposed to break like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's
The
awesome.
suspense.
We should do those shows. Those are fun and cheap and easy. Those are good.
I enjoy it. You know what? That's what I liked. It was fun, and you're just sitting on like chairs.
Yeah.
And, like it was great. I have to give credit.
Super easy, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's we had some pretty good seats.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty
We
good.
were right by the ramp.
Oh,
And
nice.
you could see the ring pretty well.
Good.
Yeah, yeah. Ring was all right. But I agree with you. It was a little bit annoying when stuff was happening on the other side of the ring. You
Yeah.
couldn't see it.
I mean, they had the two monitors, but
Yeah.
then you had to like crank your head and like
Ah, okay.
look up over that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happens when I go into live hockey.
Yeah.
Be always like, shit, I'm sitting on this side, and all the action's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Speaking of hockey, have you heard about the new boards off the this? I don't know if it's just the CBC or who's doing it. That they're whitening the boards and then putting a dynamic digital ad on them.
Were they already doing that?
No, now it's official. So when you're in the actual arena, it's normal, just boards, no big deal.
Right.
But what the actual broadcasting is doing is that they take those boards and there's a special something or other, and they make all the ads digital, but only for the home viewers.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
That
and
is
so
weird.
what a lot of people
So they can
have
change the ads on
exactly
Yeah,
change the ads. It's controlled based on the actual team that's showing the
the
game.
board. Order
Sure, yeah.
pizza now.
Shit like that, and it's already been called out just because the boards are always clean now. They're
Right.
always white, perfectly white, which kind of has freaked out
That's pretty
some
weird.
of the older crowd.
Yeah.
And then also people have even put on the pictures that you look at the board, it's showing one message. You look in the reflection on the ice, it's showing a completely different message.
Oh, yeah.
God. This sounds like that fucking time the Americans
They're
going to
bring back the hockey puck thing.
Right.
Yep.
They're going to bring back the
Highlighting
tracer.
the puck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that trace the puck. Make sure it's red when it's going to the goal. Blue when it's going to the fucking blue when it's going to on a pass. Sorry. If you can't see the puck, black puck and white
Oh,
ice,
the contrast of
maybe you
it's
shouldn't
too-
watch hockey.
It's too difficult for people.
Hey, I can't say too much. I've been out golfing. White ball, green grass. Can I find the fucking thing? Nope.
Yeah, but that's a little different.
Little
the ball,
different.
The ball's that big, and the grass is.
And you're shooting a tiny little ball across
Yeah.
hundreds of yards.
Oh,
hundreds
of
Oh, yeah,
yards,
yeah.
of course.
Right.
In a straight direction.
That's right, yeah,
A whole,
Waivers off
A whole
course.
12 teen.
Yeah, 12 teen, exactly.
12 teen yards.
Exactly.
12 teeth.
Yeah, a little different, and it gets lost in hopefully a white sky. or
Yeah,
blue
yeah,
sky,
exactly.
you know what I mean? Very different, very different. And anyways, but I that doesn't. I mean, that sounds.
I haven't actually seen it yet in a game. 'cause
I haven't either.
Yeah.
but it sounds to me like it's a hey, let's spend lots of money and try this,
Yeah.
and then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I have to admit, on Saturday when the CBC's playing, and I don't know if they're actually the ones participating in this fun, but I'm gonna just check it out for the shits and gigs.
CBC, I'll give them credit though. I think they're the only ones that show free hockey games on Saturday. Do they not? I don't think.
That I'm aware of, yes.
Yeah, I don't
And to
think
be
anyone
honest,
else
they may
does.
not anymore. I haven't because
That'd be weird.
it's already started. The season began, and I have to admit
It's
I
true.
was busy. And
But they haven't had a Saturday game yet.
yeah, they did. I think.
I thought the
No,
home
they
opener-
did. Yeah, the home opener was last week
Oh,
on
you're
the
right. Then,
Thursday
yeah, it
or
would've-
something.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, and then there was I didn't see the Saturday because I was busy. Blah,
I'll
blah,
take a
blah.
look.
I don't know.
You love hockey.
No.
Come on. now.
I just love the no. I have to admit,
No.
one thing I have been wanting to do, and I haven't done it in 4 years, is just go see a local game,
Hell yeah, man.
Knights game. So I
Yeah.
have to admit,
I'm down.
I'm gonna go
You
and
just
check
got
it
to
out.
go down to a local rink at a community club.
So that is true,
Those are fun.
but
Looks
I
like a
will
local
admit,
game.
I want to be able to go to a game where I can get a beverage, sit down, and just start randomly yell at a bunch of peeps that I have.
You can do that.
Actually, you can do that,
You
can't you?
can.
Yeah,
but
you
like
can
you're
now.
more likely to like get into a fight. at,
Yeah,
like,
because
a
I'll be the
local rink.
only one there yelling.
Right. Versus you go to like, an OHL game, good chance
No,
other people can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Or you can go to a midget hockey game or whatever they're called, the Pee Wee hockey
The
game.
Oh, I
kids.
love calling out those fucking kids.
Yeah.
Love it.
Hey, Donnie, do better. Your dad sucks.
Oh, what? You can't skate? Oh, can't skate and shoot at the same time? What a little pussy.
Hey, Shane, your mom's a hoe.
Wow, you
Yeah, you
clearly-
really took that all the
Yes.
way.
You don't go to many hockey games,
So
do you?
let-
No, no.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Hey, Shane, your mom's a hoe.
Anyway,
Best line ever. I'm going to put that on the side and bring that to a fucking hockey game. Hey, Shane, your mom's a hoe.
There's gotta be one dude named Shane.
Got to be at least one. Right?
Or
we do
Pierre.
know a Shane, don't we?
We know a Shane.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
know
my
a
cousin Shane.
Yeah, but say.
But like hockey-wise, I don't know.
oh yeah, you can see a hockey
Yeah,
player.
Hockey
Yeah.
Shane. You don't know Hockey Shane?
I don't know.
No, no,
Not
I
in
do not
person.
know a hockey Shane.
Yeah, no.
No.
I do know hockey shame. I know lots of that for sure.
You're a Leafs
I
fan, right?
sure am.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of shame going on. Yeah. That's
So
fun.
yeah.
That's one thing they did, obviously, because the Toronto crowd of the wrestling, they made fun of the Leafs. And it's like, well, that's easy.
They did.
But,
Oh, yeah.
You know,
The Toronto Make Me Laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of hometown boys were like, "Oh, something about the Leafs sucking balls." I'm like, yeah, well, we know that. But the whole crowd's like, "Boo!" It's like, what? Are you fucking retarded? Did you not see last season? Clearly,
Yeah.
they did not.
Or any season.
Yeah,
It's so
exactly.
bad. It's like the Blue Jays. They go right to that. Oh my God, they made it in. No, they didn't.
Okay,
They're
let's
out.
talk about
that's
that.
what you get when you let birds play baseball.
Yeah, that's true. And indigenous people. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Wow.
I was thinking with sorry. I meant to say the Indians, the names you can't call them.
Yeah.
There it
So I'm leaving.
I'm taking that back.
Good
now.
luck, good luck.
I take that back. No.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are not the views and opinions of David and I.
Yeah.
My joke that fumbled was supposed to say something in the vein of the Cleveland Indians, which are no longer the Indians, and then you have the Chicago Blackhawks, which I don't think are the Blackhawks anymore, and you have
Keep talking,
the
keep
Washington
talking,
Redskins, which are no longer
keep
Redskins.
talking.
That's what I meant.
You can't
Please.
say those things.
I know
though.
you can't say those. We're getting
But that's
canceled.
why they're not them.
That's why they're not them. Exactly. Anyways, let's talk about the Jays for a second. And losing to Cleveland,
Mhm.
an unbelievable
Oh yeah. It was,
lead. Like, how? How?
Yeah.
And how is Cleveland in the fucking playoffs? What the hell happened?
Who knows?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Either way, it was one of those moments.
It clearly is
Yep.
we've crossed
Toronto.
universities.
It's Toronto.
It's Toronto.
It's Toronto.
It's Toronto.
Yeah.
We got hope for the Argos.
So
we
then,
don't.
can the Cleveland Browns be the Cleveland Browns?
Yeah, it's just a color. I hope it's not meant to represent anybody. I hope to God not.
I would like to just point out that David has no concept or understanding of the discussion taking place and is absolved of any materials that may result in a
But
suit.
if we explain it to you,
Yeah, let's explain the joke.
Fuck.
Then you're gonna
No.
have to deal. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just waiting. Become famous, and then
And this comes out.
this comes out. This is it. I'm like, oh wait, you don't understand. Wait. Have ourselves a little Larry David moment.
I was just young. I was only like 42.
That's right. I don't even know.
I don't know what I was doing.
We were young, mature, immature, but we've grown since
I
then.
never know what I'm doing anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it. That's all we got.
I'm trying. Now I'm trying to think. Like, as I said, I've actually had a really, and it's one of those. I've actually enjoyed how quiet it's been, and it's one of those good quiets because I haven't been bored or anything. I have been getting my knitting done, socks things. I'm prepping for my new hat. I'm going to make a dude hat.
Ooh,
I know.
I love
But
it.
at any rate, like it's one of those. I've been able to kind of do things, but there's been no pops. There's been nothing. Oh my God! I've seen some family. We did some hangout. The whole Thanksgiving, all the normal good stuff, and I've been enjoying kind of how quiet it is. Just because after it felt like, at least for I think all of us, the summer was a busy summer.
Yeah. Everybody was back to doing normal stuff, and it was wow, crazy.
I know you say that though. Everybody was back doing normal summer stuff, which felt so crazy and busy.
It's just life, right?
Yeah. But so I haven't done much this month, but hey, it was a good, nice month.
That's good.
Yeah, I had been playing video games.
Nice.
Yeah.
Went to a wrestling show.
Yep.
Yeah. You didn't mention how, did you enjoy the wrestling show?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
He hated it.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
He's just getting paid to
stupid.
say he likes it.
There was a dinosaur man that fought the other
Jungle Boy, soon to be man.
Yeah, it was weird.
Isn't Dinosaur Man one of your favorites?
Dinosaur, just because he's a dinosaur.
I know.
Man,
That's
I don't
fine.
care.
That's the gimmick.
So I do have to ask: was he dressed up like a dinosaur in some manner?
He calls himself Luchasaurus, and he's got like this lizard dinosaur mask, and he's all tatted up, and he's a giant motherfucker. He's got to be like 6'5", 6'7". He's huge.
Okay.
And
Doesn't he have like a blue tongue.
he's got like something going on. Yeah. But the crazy thing, he's a big man, but he moves like a luchador. Like he can go through the ropes and
the
from
flippity. He did
flippity doos and all
Oh,
that
okay,
stuff.
so he's very
very
okay.
agile. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of his thing. And yeah, he goes around like a walking, talking dinosaur.
And then
Nice.
at one
Like,
time,
thousands of years old.
this guy and this dinosaur man, they were friends,
They were, yeah.
and he would carry this other guy around on his shoulders all the time. And then, but now they're not friends anymore.
They're not friends anymore. No.
What did the other guy do?
It wasn't what he did.
He was his slave,
Right.
man.
That's
Dinosaur man was like, "Hey, wait, I'm a
Uh,
dinosaur. I could eat you."
And so he
that
wanted
it?
freedom.
Dude, that's what we should do, AJ. We should just watch wrestling on mute and just have you fill in the gaps of story.
Yeah,
That's what we should
probably.
do.
I just need to know who everybody is.
That's all we need. Just give you a list of names and
Yeah.
let you go.
You
at
might
it.
need one other thing, but yeah, those two things together, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I need like the name and like their gimmick.
and a lot of
something
pot.
else.
Yeah.
A lot of pot.
Maybe not a lot, but
Always a little.
Yeah, I'll do it.
a little
lot's
touch,
fine.
a
lot's fine.
little touch to loosen things up, just to
A
get
lot's
the.
fine.
Keep them in the pocket. I love it.
But yeah, that happened.
That happened.
Yeah, we just said it.
I've been to 2 AEW shows. One at their home base at Daily Place a few years back, just before the pandemic, and then I got to go to this. And I'd say they're pretty on par. They were really fun shows. Very
That
exciting.
really is it. Like even like we said, the local ones. It's just the.
It's just fun, and that's the thing. When anybody gets on me about wrestling, why you like wrestling? Why you like wrestling? 'Cause it's fucking fun. It's just a fun thing to watch.
There was a very drunk fellow in front
there
of us.
he was having a lot of fun.
He was quite intoxicated.
And he was funny at the beginning. Both of us were chuckling at his jabs and funny things.
Oh yeah, at first he was, but then by the end of it, he was just.
I'm pretty sure we knew, like we knew when he had the beer that tilted
cut
him
over.
Yeah,
We've all
Yeah.
been there.
It's like holy fuck! Like you were saying, I think he's borderline racist. I think it's going on here. He was saying some really risky stuff, but he had a good time, I'm sure. But I really liked
until
it.
the next morning.
Until the next morning, yeah.
Yeah.
And AEW, thanks for putting on a good show. Please bring more back. That was good times. Come to
Nice.
London, I'll go see it. If anywhere close
yeah.
in town, I'll go see it.
It was London.
I
It's
guess
just a
they'd
good
be
show.
able to do the Budweiser Gardens.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure those times
Yeah.
are coming. I'm sure.
Yeah.
They'd be able to do that.
You know,
I
I mean,
think it's big enough.
it's yeah.
Hmm.
And one thing I really, because where we were, we got to see a lot more of the stage setup than I've seen previously. You get like, I don't know, just get a better depiction of how much goes into these shows, right? It's not just wrestler goes out and da-da-da. There's so much going on backstage.
And I don't knock the everybody that gets on does this whole thing because yes, I couldn't do it. I know this about me. But the thing that I've always found funny is whenever I always watched it on the television, I always thought that the actual the stage was large.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not. No.
It is really small.
It's really small. I think the entrance ramp is longer than the actual stage.
I know. That's one thing. I still,
Oh, yeah.
when you took me to go see it, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, that is
so
really fucking small. And you're like, oh, that's
One thing I
normal.
missed was the announcers.
Pardon me. Yeah.
They need to pipe those guys through.
Yeah, AJ learned that when you go to a live show, there's no announcers, like no commentators.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no commentators.
Well, you have the videos and shit, though.
Yeah, but you don't really get the
I was commentating though.
you were you're filling in your own gaps.
Yeah.
Which is
There
really
you
fun.
go. Well, that's good. There you go. That's that's in some ways even better.
I think that's more fun.
Yeah.
I think it's more fun.
I you know what?
And then-
I'm sure you could do
And then
that
the
well.
man went to hit the other man with the hammer.
Yep. Orange Cassidy and Pac. Pac went to go hit Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
But then Danhausen came in.
Yeah, your other favorite.
Ah.
Danhausen. That's right. Crystal. Yeah,
Then
that's right.
punched him in the head.
That's right.
That was the best part of the whole show.
That was a one hell of an ending to a show. But they swerved you. They swerved you a bunch of times, and that was the best part. They gave you the idea that this guy was going to win or that guy was going to win, and all of a sudden it's like, nope, swap a do.
Yeah,
And
they did
it's
have a
very
couple
fun.
matches.
It's one of those funny things, and I'm not trying to diminish it because it is entertaining,
Sure.
especially when you're live. But it's just one of those you expect it.
Yeah, you do.
I expect if
You
I
expect
was to go
something.
and not to see a single swerve, I'd be pissed
Be weird.
off.
Well, and that's it. Like people always say, it's like, oh, you're a mark, or you invest into it. Like that's kind of the point. Like you're there to be swerved. Like If you're not, like what the fuck? Why did I go see this?
Exactly. Would I go to a live show, a wrestling show, and expect to be fully taken and not see the tricks and the things that happen to make this thing do? No, I don't
course.
care. I'm just there to pretend, ignore that, and have fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized that. So, to represent the belt
Yep.
that you've won is part of your job as a wrestler. So Orange Cassidy took his jab.
Did take a jab.
He took a jab.
He took a jab right away from him. You saw him took a jab right there. And didn't we see the contract thing where the other guy took a
They
jab?
took the jab.
The job's being taken. It was nuts. It was nuts.
Jab.
There's a whole contract thing where the stipulation of the match was, well, if you win, then we'll free these guys from their contract. But if we win, then you're part of our squad. I was like, AJ, they're gonna take your job.
They took a
They
jab.
took your job.
They
They just took your job.
I don't know what's
You
going
clearly
on.
don't watch South
He needs to watch more South
I'm
Park.
so
does.
confused.
This is Dave. He's always
Help me.
confused.
Help me.
Don't fucking help him.
Don't
you dare.
Do
With the
not,
figure,
do
help
not.
him. He's ours.
Do
Goes
not
nowhere.
Do not call a locksmith to
Do not
unshackle
even.
him.
Yeah, he knows
we
what he
feed
did.
him every 3 days or
He
so.
He gets 2.5 square meals a day. He's good.
Square pieces of wood.
Well, shh. Don't tell him. It's fiber, Dave. It's fiber. Eat it.
Yeah, it's applewood.
There it is. But we had a fun time, and it was really cool to go with you, AJ, and I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
Good.
And more wrestling. But yes, we should definitely go to some more quote-unquote indie shows and other three of us, and then do some fun shit and watch those guys be silly. That's the thing. If you're not a wrestling fan, fucking go be a wrestling fan.
Fucking then good.
I have to admit, the live shows, even if you're not a fan, come check out at least one.
Just go see one.
Yeah, go see it. 'Cause
right?
it was
Exactly.
entertaining. Like, I'm not a huge fan. Like, I have no idea anything about wrestling,
Yeah.
but I enjoyed it.
So
I think we should check out Greco-Roman wrestling.
hell yeah. You want to go watch that stuff?
Yeah.
Do you even know what it looks like?
The traditional.
That's one. Well, there's freestyle too, right? There's
No,
like more than
traditional.
just.
Like,
I think
like
you're
back in the Greek days when they used
You're
to do
gonna-
it naked.
you're gonna eat your
Wait,
words because
babe.
that's not what you want to watch.
I wouldn't wanna watch
For
this.
sure. It's like
That's like the kind of wrestling Slater
Hey.
used to do in Saved by the Bell, right?
One of
Hey,
them, yeah.
maybe AJ really does want to watch. We don't want to
Maybe.
judge
Yeah,
on that
sure. No
decision.
judgments here. No
We don't want to
judgment.
judge.
Wanna watch some
He may,
Greco-Roman?
you may watch what you would like to watch. Please just put me back in my cage and I'll shudder. And
No.
Yeah. I actually was watching a podcast and I learned something about one of my favorite guys that I didn't know, Rick Rubin. I told you to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to, not like Joe Rogan needs a fucking shout. Go watch his interview with Rick Rubin. It's really great. But one thing I found out is he is a massive wrestling nerd, like way bigger than I am. This guy, Rick Rubin, one of the greatest music producers ever, watches about 11 hours of wrestling a week.
Good Lord.
Yeah. And he watches it all.
Just like you.
No, I don't watch that much.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
he only
don't.
watches
probably
like
do.
8.
No, unfortunately I got a life. So I get about maybe 3 hours of wrestling a weekend.
No.
Unless there's a pay-per-view, and then I'll try to stick some time out for that.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, it's crazy. And he was going on about all this stuff and talking about why he loves it. And this guy is he's intelligent, but he's also very I don't know. I'd like to say he's emotionally intelligent, the way he describes things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then to see him talk about wrestling in a way and I don't know, it just was like, oh, right on. Someone gets it. Someone who's higher level than I gets it and is explaining to the world. Hopefully other people will come on and
Join your cult.
enjoy our wrestling cult. Share our own fed.
I got a pretzel.
You sure did.
I did. And a hot dog.
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
And you put the hot dog on the pretzel. I'm like, AJ, no!
No, I should.
No, you don't do that, AJ.
You
You don't do that. You eat it.
I should have, though. I should have put the hot dog right through the pretzel. Like this.
Go in and out, in and out, in and out. No, AJ! You're at a wrestling show. It's not a Triple X-Men show.
Mustard squirts out the back.
Oy.
That's one funky pretzel you got there.
Oh, that's a great name for a band.
The Funky Pretzels.
Funky pretzel.
Yeah,
Funky pretzel.
I love it.
That would be a good one.
If you use it, you gotta give me royalty rates.
It's a
Unless I'm in it, then
post
it's okay.
grunge, pop, hip hop, funkadelic.
You sure it's not a Post Malone grunge?
No, shut up. Progressive metal
Folk?
band
It's gonna
with
be
the
great.
banjos.
Yeah, with the classical quality.
And everybody, yeah,
Yeah,
everybody dresses up like pretzels, kind of like Guar.
yeah, all different kinds of pretzels. You get the
Pretzel sticks.
twisty pretzels.
You know what?
Pretzels.
The description
Pre-
alone,
pretzels.
I'm not really a
Pretzel
pretzel
buns.
guy, so I won't like the band.
He's not in it.
Oh yeah, and then they're gonna
And
do a
then the-
collaboration with Mustard.
Is that the other band?
Yeah,
All right.
Oh, no, that's just an artist.
yeah, Mustard.
But let's call him something cool.
He's
Let's
kinda-
call him
he's-
Seeds of Mustard.
Kind
or
of like
something.
Marshmallow. No, he's Mustard.
He's just mustard. He's just one guy.
Musstard.
Must.
Mustard.
That is the dumbest, amazing.
DJ Mustard.
Oh, man.
You mustered it up. Oh my god. Oh wow. Well, this episode's going off the rails quick.
It is. It is.
So we got the Funky Pretzel and we got Mustard collabing on a song.
Yeah.
What's the song called? Hot dogs aren't cool.
Dip my salt rocks.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What do you got? Any more?
No, they only have
Dip
one
my
song.
They
You
got
got
one
to dip it in. It's almost one of those, right?
What's the
The
start
pretzel has to dip it into the mustard.
with? Yeah.
Mustard, dip it in.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Or warm bread.
The song.
I think that's a little
All right,
too
we
on
got
the
it. Yeah,
nose.
now we're
Okay,
moving on.
That's a little much. All right.
No.
Time to
That's
move on now.
great. It's good.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. What else are we talking about?
Oh, fuck. I can't even think of anything else
Oh my
now.
God, we just fucking derailed it with a ridiculous story.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I have nothing else this week. I have to admit, it's been just a good, nice, relaxed.
Yeah, you're doing it right. You know,
It's been good.
just hanging out, fucking knitting, watching your wife get buff.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Those pictures were great. Your wife's all like working out, rah, and then you Dave on a chair, cross-legged, knitting.
Yeah.
La, 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 la.
People in the
I'm surprised you didn't have a shawl and a cup of tea,
Oh, I do have the tea. I'm not really a shawl guy, but yeah, definitely a tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a cardigan,
Yeah.
And
I haven't done a
and
cardigan.
a pipe.
Yeah.
You have a cardigan, don't you?
I have sweaters, yeah, but not
Yeah.
technically a cardigan.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. No.
But yeah, no, it's been, yeah. For me, it's been a whole lot of good nothing.
Hell yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing good nothing out there. What about you, AJ?
Yeah, about the same.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Halloween with the boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
With the boy.
You dressing up?
I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
No, you're not cool like that?
No, I'm not cool.
It's
like
against
that.
your religion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, Scientology doesn't allow it.
Definitely does not.
No.
No.
I do like the Halloween. I have to admit, one thing I should call out actually, there's a new candy place by me that does a special type of candy. I can't remember what it's called now.
nude
Toffee.
candy?
No, new as in new.
Oh.
A
Never
toffee,
existed?
a rat,
Would
like
it-
their
would have been
flavored
better if it was
toffees and
nude.
shit. Oh,
Okay.
it's so good. I should bring them in next time I see you guys.
I love that. Just before we were talking about how we got to stop eating less sugar, and yet
Yeah, it's true.
More sugar.
I love it.
We went into this place just to explore and see, what it was like because it's
Yeah.
a new place near where we live.
I know where the location is where you
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
I keep kind of meaning to.
Oh,
kinda
don't go in.
No.
It's fucking amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
trust
shit.
me. So
Don't shop local, everybody.
Don't
Yeah.
shop
Don't
local.
support your local
fact,
businesses. Dave says
order online for the
Yeah.
furthest place possible.
Yeah, Dave
Exactly.
says don't.
That's right.
Dave says shop in
we
China.
go in just to look at this place and like the guy gives a couple free samples and immediately I'm like, oh my god,
Oh, definitely
It
don't
is
support local.
good tasting toffee candy stuff.
Wow.
Oh, and then they had a box for $30. You get like 8 flavors in this full box, and yeah, I bought it.
Oh my god.
How many pieces? Of
I have
each
no
flavor?
idea, but it's enough. Trust
It's
me.
enough.
Okay.
Because between us, myself, and my kids,
So wait,
my teeth have melted on
You
my
bought
face.
it.
Actually, I think that see some of your teeth
Yeah,
dribbling
there's
off
a-
your
you
face.
bought it.
Yes.
You brought it up, but you didn't bring us any.
Next time I see, assuming I still have some left, I will
see,
bring
this
some.
is the problem. This is the
fucking
issue I'm having with this
I,
scenario.
you know what's funny? I brought them to work just because there was this
you
old
brought
joke.
them to work.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't bring any for us, Chris.
I have an office
This
now
isn't
at
work
work, which has been great. So I've been there for 20 years. I now have an office,
Got an
but don't
office.
tell people in the office management team because it's a
All it-
guest office that I've just taken.
All it is just tape on the ground.
No, there's a
Les
door.
Nessman.
There's a door. But anyway, yeah, I got candy. Either way, I will bring some in.
I love it.
Because this shit is evil.
I do want to go in that store just to check it out, though.
Yep. It is a
Wow.
really nice place. They made
What
it.
it's
They
called? Give it a shout.
I'd have to.
Dave.
I'd have
Shoot.
to. I'd have to look at it. Yeah. Next cast.
Well,
I'll.
shout out
it's-
to that candy store that
It's out near White Oaks.
Dave doesn't
Yes,
want you to shop
South
at.
End. Yeah. I have to look at a map as soon as I see the name. I'll know.
Because there's like another new one that opened up more towards you, AJ.
There's one called Sweet Life Candy Shop, and
Right.
it's over on Clark Road,
Yeah. Not,
but by kind of off of Clark and Trafalgar, Clark and Charterhouse Road area.
Yep.
And they're very nice people. Shout out to them. You should shop there.
Don't listen to Dave. Shop local.
Nah.
But yeah, no, they're pretty good. They have all like American type candies and stuff like that.
Right. I can't remember the name of the fucking place.
It's called Candy Shop by Dave's.
Probably called like.
Basha Handy Candy.
That's what it's
Bash a
called.
hand. That sounds like something else entirely.
That does sound.
Let's put it this way: the place has been open maybe 2 months. They already have 57 ratings, and every single rating is 5 stars.
Well,
good.
yeah, because they're writing them reviews when they're all jacked up on the candy.
I'm telling you.
Like, oh my god, this candy's so good. This candy.
It
And then they
is
don't ever write the
good.
review like 5 hours later when they've crashed and they feel like poo.
Yeah, or when they got like
Well, you can't blame
Don't eat
them.
refined
When
sugar.
they got diabetes later on, and they're
Yeah.
freaking on their deathbed, and they're like, "Oh yeah." they
I
never
went to
talked
this.
about the
I
candy
went to
shop.
this candy store and I
Oh,
lost my
good.
foot.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if you can really blame the store if you consume enough.
Diabetes. They
Yeah.
provided it. There's no warning on the candy.
No, they have the nutritional
But
clearly
is there
shown.
a warning? Is there a warning on it?
May
Says
cause
that may cause
diabetes?
diabetes?
Well, there's not a warning on any sugar product that it may cause
Well, there
diabetes.
should be.
It's true.
Oy veyes.
Should there? Because there's a
warning
lot of
on-
things that
there's-
could cause diabetes.
There's warnings on cigarette packets and
Okay,
and-
cigarettes
and
are
booze.
very direct.
and so's candy.
Yeah.
It will make you fat.
And booze doesn't have too much of a warning other than to drink responsibly.
Yeah, that's the
and
only
don't
warning.
drink. And don't drink if you're
And don't
pregnant.
drink.
Yeah,
if you're
those are
pregnant.
the only 2 warnings you have
Yeah,
from
yeah.
drinking.
But
Nothing
still
else.
warning though. There's no consume responsibly on candy.
That's true.
If you consume
That's
enough,
true.
You should
may get
consume-
diabetes.
Smoking
You
does-
should consume anything responsibly. There is not a food you should not
Well,
improperly
so
consume.
shouldn't they have that on
Foods?
everything? Enjoy
Yes.
responsibly.
Yeah.
So I think, you know what, we're going to start, you, AJ, should start really by pushing forward that they need to have a consume responsibility on celery.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah,
You can choke on that shit.
It's
Sure
true.
can.
That's
It can
right.
get caught in your teeth.
Yeah.
That's true.
The little stringy things get caught in
God.
your teeth.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Especially if you put like peanut butter and little raisins on it, you made little ants on a log, you could choke on the little ants.
Yeah. Yeah. We should make that illegal.
Then it's not the celery.
Lead
it's the
on that
ants.
one.
Well, then but the celery is the vehicle. That's
We
you're
have-
I
providing.
see.
You're providing a vehicle for the ants.
Look at it this way.
to
We
choke
have
you.
the municipal election coming up. You can still quickly join, and
Yeah,
then you
okay.
can become the mayor
We'll
and
endorse
really
you.
push on that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna- that's
Yeah.
going to be my platform.
Yeah.
Although I do have a fun, serious kind of question. So we got those
shit.
labels on smoking on cigarettes, and those apparently deter people from smoking. I don't
What
think
does?
Those.
Oh,
labels
that
and
doesn't
stuff.
deter.
Whatever.
If you're
That's
already addicted, you're addicted.
Do you think if they put similar graphics and pictures on like meat, showing you like how the meat was processed,
Well, see,
would that deter people from eating meat?
I always had that thought when it came to alcaboos.
Mm.
Is they should have like they do like how they have on the the man with the gross tongue or fucked
Right.
up teeth or whatever. They should have like a car accident with
Yeah.
with a body bag.
Yep.
And be like, this is what can happen.
This is what happens
Drink
during
and
the drive.
drive.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
have
they don't.
have the label be 90% that and 10%
Yeah.
whatever the product is.
Budweiser. Oh, by the way, Budweiser.
Oh, Budweiser. Yeah. That's like,
And they can't have colorful cans.
no.
The
Could you
packaging-
imagine-
the packaging should be
That's like a beer
brown.
thing, for
But
fuck's sake.
yeah, I know. But like, you're this like as jokey as we are. That's like, why don't they do that? Like, right? I mean, that feels like.
Why is it
I mean,
only-
I know why they don't.
Why is it only smokers who get
Well, it's because they don't have all the fucking advertising rights and deals that
Did you know
alcohol does.
did you know that there's a lady on one of the cigarette packs? I don't know if I have her right now. Her name's Barb Tarbox.
I did. No, I knew it personally. Actually,
I always
went
wondered
to school together.
I always wondered if that was a real name or not, if they just made up a name for the person on there or if it was actually her name.
It's probably a real name.
That's unfortunate.
No idea.
She's probably meant
She has like
sell
she had
cigarettes.
like cancer or something like that.
Yeah, I
Or
remember.
had a stroke or something. Barb Tarbox.
Yeah.
That's not very funny if they were trying to be funny.
I
No.
doubt they were trying to be funny, considering the purpose
Yeah,
of the message.
That doesn't sound like a funny.
The
that sounds
one
like
can make the argument that the messages off the packet, so at least you're seeing them.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. So it's
Okay.
working.
Now, the challenge, of course, is has it helped you at all
There's
in
the man with the funky tongue.
diminishing? Doesn't sound like
No.
it. No.
There's the man with the funky tongue. And then there's the man with the hole in his throat.
With a drag ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the little girl in the back of the car.
Yep. What are you saying? You
And then there's the,
study
zombie,
these?
there's the zombie lady.
No, so you're saying they don't work?
Not necessarily.
None of these actually work
No.
for you. All right. Okay.
They're more like, Halloween cigarettes. Ooh, scary.
Spooky ghosts.
That person's a spooky ghost now.
Oh.
Totally not related to your discussion, though. I did find an old pack of cigarette. Not that I didn't. There was no cigarettes in it, but a pack that we had used from the movie. I think I sent you a
Yeah, you
pic of
sent a
it.
picture of that. It still had the
Yeah.
calendar
yeah.
on the back.
It
Didn't
had the
it?
calendar. It was the old Players Extra Light,
I love it.
regular. Yeah, the full old pack
The
from
white and blue.
25 years, or not 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
15. 15 years ago. But say not 25.
15.
That's
No,
too
no,
long.
15 years.
15
ago
years.
sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah. I say that's cool, but then I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's cool to see that, but I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's cool because, it's one of those, and it's easy to
Whatever,
say,
smoking's cool.
but, it was
Yeah.
just more the memories.
Yeah. For sure.
Memories.
Remember that? I mean, we talked about it. I think we talked about it before, but when no, maybe we didn't. When they were going to remove the calendars, or they removed the calendars
They
off
did.
the packs,
Yeah.
and everybody, it sent everyone in smokers into an uproar.
Well, the player smokers
Yeah.
specifically. but
Player
yeah.
smokers, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed it because, it was a big thing. I can actually remember using that. And that was before
Yeah.
phones, for fuck's sakes,
That's
people.
true.
Well,
yeah.
not before phones,
You
but you know what I
didn't
mean.
use it?
We were too
Wow.
cool for day planners. Fuck those
Yeah.
things.
Fuck that.
But then you'd have to transfer every day.
Yeah.
You'd have to transfer everything over from your other pack of smoke.
My dad
No, it's
would
not
do
for
that.
scheduling. It's just
No.
for being able to flip it open. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
dad would kind of jot some shit down in his packs. I'm like, what are you doing? You're going to throw that thing away. Like, why did you do
Right.
that? It's like a really bad idea.
Yeah.
Whatever.
More the fun. I remember the foil on those cigarettes that if you got the peel off it properly, you could scratch it on and
Yeah.
foil
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I remember that.
And then you could fold the paper up a certain way, and almost a paper airplane kind of
Yep.
way, and
Yep.
light the tip of it, and it would fly up.
Yep.
You
Yep.
can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
Yep.
shit.
The-
We're taking those. I remember trying to make one of those silver balls with
Yeah.
the foil. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
really fun too.
Yeah, no, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the things you could do with a cigarette pack other than smoking.
We used to we
Yep.
used to use the paper if we were in a pinch and we didn't have any rolling papers.
Uh-huh.
We had like weed, and we were like, oh, we don't have rolling paper, so we'd take
Yeah.
apart one of the tin foils and the papers and just use the paper.
That would
Really?
It's, yeah.
It's paper.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I'd more just go down the other path of dumping out the tip of the smoke, putting it in, and letting that. That's what I would do.
have done. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just take out an entire cigarette.
It's paper.
Yeah, but yeah, it works. Yeah,
And then you don't waste a cigarette.
that's true. Yeah,
It is important to conserve.
you got to conserve your cigarettes, especially back then when.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they
we
were
so
cheap back
plentiful.
then.
Well, cheap. Yeah, they were cheap.
No, they were cheap. When
were
we
cheap.
started, it was $4.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I think back that 15 years ago we were paying about $6.50.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think about
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Anyway.
Not anymore. Well, all right, now we talked about smoking. What else is next?
What's the next addiction?
What's going on?
Oh, my heroin addiction's okay. So
You
That's
doing
good
all right?
to hear.
That's good.
That is good to hear.
That's wonderful.
Do take
Yeah.
care.
You're killing it, buddy.
yay.
Yay! Look at you all
I'm
addicted
not
to
on
heroin.
heroin. Jeez.
But you are heroin.
Don't tell people. I guess I am a heroin addict. I do like strong female roles in movies.
Yeah,
I do enjoy
that's
that.
true. Pretty great.
Yeah.
Should we really define them as heroines or heroes? Are they just all heroes?
Heroine. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like actor, actress. Is there actresses anymore? Or are they just all
I
actors?
feel like they're just all actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
whatever.
cool. Yeah.
I mean, I get. Oh, whatever. Anyways, getting into the weeds about this. Should we wrap it up, gentlemen?
Sure.
I think I'm good.
Let's do it. And you out there, did you like a distracted discussion? Do you have any of your own? Please let us know your thoughts about all we talked about today. We're at the wrestling show. Are you watching Dave's wife work out on Instagram? Whatever.
Well, wait a minute. Wait
whoa,
a
wait a second.
You're not allowed to watch my wife.
There's not allowed to do that. No. But no, we want to hear from you. So please let us know your thoughts on what we talked about and what you want to talk about in the comments. And we want to keep this conversation going. If you like what we're doing, we have ourselves a little Buy Me a Coffee link. You could throw us something there if you want to help keep our bubbly habits alive and keep the lights on in the studio. And then for anybody out there that's not feeling well in the mental department, we just want to let you know you are not alone. And you matter, not just to us, but to those who are around you. And it's important to talk about this stuff. And you can't do that with anybody that's around you. We will have links up in our description so that way you can seek any of the help that you need. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
I'm to Dave.
Did you know that the ice in ice water is essentially just swimming in its own blood?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's if you want to be morbid about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I do,
absolutely
because
true.
it's spooky season.
It's so spooky.
So
I spelled it.
Spooky
I'm
season.
signing off with spooky season stuff all month now.
Whoa. Just
Yeah.
now? At this point of the month?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do it at the beginning.
No.
Yeah, we only have like
That's
2
not close enough
3
to
weeks.
spooky season.
That's a shitty swerve.
You're like way out if you're doing it on like the 1st of October.
You gotta do,
Yeah,
at
do it
least
now.
2-3 weeks in.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm AJ.
All right. And just like that, folks, you got yourself sarcastically distracted. Thanks so much for joining our fun program. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.